Okay, so it's been a long while since I've done a video for YouTube. Um, I've done little videos and thought about posting on YouTube, but I haven't. Um, I feel a bit self-conscious about it, and you know, last video I did was like 3 years ago, and I was all like, I'm going to waist train and I'm going to lose weight, which I did, but I didn't record it. Um, But then I also gained weight again because that seems to be a bit of a cycle with me. I have kept wearing a corset a lot of the time because I have found that I like the support. I'm wearing one instead of bras now most of the time because I find the pressure on my shoulders from the bra straps is really uncomfortable. But I still would love to do stuff on YouTube. And I'm thinking I may just do a bit of a throw things at the wall and see what's fun um, kind of approach to YouTube and see how I go. Because I would love to kind of do a bit more of that. Um, I've got a bit of free time at the moment, and yeah, would enjoy kind of seeing where I go with posting things on YouTube and seeing I'm kind of trying to find something that I'm passionate about, something that I love. I love watching other people who are enthused, that are excited about what they're doing. I really enjoy it. And I feel like I really struggle to find something I love that I would do forever and ever and ever. I kind of find something interesting and I go into it and I'm like, oh, fascinated, and then flash, and then I'm like, oh, I don't know where to go from here, and kind of lose interest. And I don't know whether this will help with that or whether this will just lead to more of that, but I kind of feel like I can at least be recording it. I can at least look back at it and go, oh, well, actually, I think I was really having fun with that. Because my memory is a terrible thing. My memory will just like let me down sometimes to a terrible degree. I barely remember like last year. Like I barely remember last week. Um, I struggle with remembering stuff, and you wouldn't think it would, but sometimes it makes it hard to remember. Did I like that thing? Did I give it up because that wasn't any fun? Or did I give it up because I just didn't have time, or something came up and then I didn't go back to it? So I'd like to do that. I did singing lessons in the past, and I feel like I really enjoyed them. Um, I can't barely remember anything about how to sing now, but I feel like I did enjoy them. So I've downloaded an app on my phone, and I'm gonna start practicing singing. Um, I have discovered I enjoy playing PUBG, which I never would have thought. I was always like, oh no, I'm way too jumpy to play shooter games. I get startled easily. I'm like, oh, but I enjoy exploring the maps. I get weirdly like competitive if I think I'm getting kind of to a close point competitively or whatever. But I'd like to try more games. I didn't realize I would enjoy that much, and I'd like to, yeah. So I don't really have a theme, and I feel like I watch other people's YouTube channels and they have a like, I'm doing this, or I'm doing makeup or fashion or games or sewing, or like a focus. And I don't know if I'm ready for that. I I'm feeling a bit like I don't know if this is not the best approach, I guess, but I'm trying to discover what I like. I'm trying to discover what I enjoy. I would like to kind of try and go back to a diet that worked for me. I've gone off that a little bit because we had guests that had a certain foods that they liked that really don't actually agree with me, but I love how they taste. Like, so if it's in the house, I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'll go for that pasta, but like it's not actually real great for my system. Um, I don't know if I've got some sort of issue with gluten or wheat, or just that carbs are something that my body goes, oh, let's hold on to these because maybe we'll have an extra cold winter and freeze if we don't have an extra layer of padding. But yeah, carbs and such, too many of them, like, yeah, balance and all that, but too much in the way of carbs, which when you've got guests who are like, oh, we'll have cereal for breakfast and we'll have lunch as pasta and we'll have dinner as another pasta dish. It's kind of like, I probably, you know, need to be a little more motivated to make my own meals and eat separately rather than just going along with that. I think the occasional indulgence, yes, but it kind of gets easy to just yum, 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 yum. I love all this stuff. And then even when they're gone, I'm like, oh, we've still got this stuff in the house and it's so good. And it's like, well, it's not really good. It's not making your joints feel too good. And that's the other thing. I haven't had it bad for ages. I haven't had it for ages, but I can feel my joints sort of freezing up. And yeah, so eating eating foods with sugar and things like that, not a great idea. So I need to back off that a bit and see if I can feel a little better, and that may help with my insomnia. I'm having a bit of trouble sleeping. What else? I'm getting into sewing. I've been into sewing for like a year now. Not very well, but fun, and making things and making corsets, and making a corset for a friend that's going away at the moment. So yeah, kind of into all that. But yeah, want to kind of record what I'm doing, be able to look back on it and go, oh, I did this. Because I've done painting, and I love painting. I know I love painting, because when I'm actually doing it, I really enjoy it. But I find it hard to motivate myself to sit down and set up, and because I know I'm going to make a mess, and I'm going to need to tidy it up, and that kind of puts me off actually starting. But I know I love it. But I have paintings that I don't have anymore, and I can't remember. Like, I'm like, oh, that was of a bird, but I didn't take any photos. I didn't record it. I can't remember exactly what it looked like, and that's kind of sad, really. So I'm trying to be a bit more on the ball with recording things, with recording stuff, recording my life. Sewing, games. I'd like to get more into training my dog. He's very different from any dog I've ever had. I've never actually had a problem training a dog. Not in my adult life, and usually I find it very easy to communicate with them and get along. And this dog I have now, he's very, very different. Doesn't really care about people unless they got food or something for him. Likes a scratch, but if there's something more interesting, he'll just take off. So unfortunately, we can't let him off the lead very often. Like, we can't just let him run free in the paddocks unless, like, I've got something that I'm pretty sure will tempt him back. Because we've got a fairly busy road. Pretty busy, actually, now, because it's kind of joining up two busy roads. And he has, in the past, gotten caught on the road eating a big kangaroo. He disappeared for hours. And I was like I went walking down the roads trying to find him and I couldn't. Thankfully someone picked him up that like cared and brought him back and that. But I thought he'd gotten run over and I just couldn't find his body. Like when he disappeared, and despite myself, I'd feel quite upset. I'd feel quite sad. Um, Even though I'm like, he doesn't really like me. But, but I'd like to do more to train him. I should film him with the new toy that he's got. I've bought him those toy balls before that you can put the food in, but he is very much like, oh, this is too hard. Bite, and he's got powerful jaws on him. He can get hold of it and crunch it like super quick, and it's broken, and it's not a toy anymore. So she's bought him this bigger one that kind of rolls back and forth, and it's only like the second or third night with it that I've fed him with it, and I'm kind of supervising him very closely because I'm like, please do not destroy this, because you look like you're having a lot of fun, so don't break it, because he's got no no idea of consequences, which most dogs don't, but he's very, very not aware. I have bought him dog beds in the past, and he's been like, oh, this is so nice to lie on and sleep on, and then he's torn it to shreds, like, overnight. And then he's like, oh, I don't have a bed anymore. Oh, it's not, like, it's no good to lie on anymore. I don't know what happened. And it's like, you ate it. You ate it, you dingbat. So I'm supervising his play with this toy, but he really seems to be enjoying it. I might film a clip of that. I really don't know. I really enjoy watching other people's stuff, and I kind of feel like it'd be really cool to have people enjoy my stuff, like make people feel a little bit of happiness. It'd be nice. I like making people happy. I don't know it's like this semi-selfish thing of, oh, it makes me happy to make people happy, like. So yeah. But yeah, so I'd like to spend more time training him. I've trained him with basic recall, basic come to me ness. I've taught him, like, sit and some stuff, but he still has some behaviors that are like, no, and like when he's not getting his own way, he'll even try and nip. Like, he doesn't try and full on bite anymore. When I first got him, I got him like pretty much as an adult dog. He would not come. We thought he was deaf because he wouldn't even respond. Like wouldn't have a twitch at all. Like if you yelled out to come back, he wouldn't even, not a flick of an ear. So we were like, is he deaf or something? Like, can he just not hear? But he can. He had learnt humans aren't worth going to, so I'm just going to ignore that. But he's gotten so, like, he knows that I feed him and I bribed him with a lot of treats. That's the way to his heart. Treats. So I've taught him to at least, the basics. But it would be nice if we could have more of a connection. Maybe that's just never going to happen, but it'd be nice to try. What else? I don't know. I think I'm waffling. There's no purpose or aim or anything to this. This is just like brain dump. Yeah, I would like to record some of my sewing. I would like to, do some games. I think I'm repeating myself now. But yes, corset training, bit of health stuff, but yeah, I'm like, gosh, I wish I had more of an idea of what I like, more of a purpose, but also more of a enjoyment of things. So yeah, I'm gonna go through all that, see if I can find something that sticks, something that clicks in my brain, and I'm like, whoa, I love that. I'm into that. Or maybe it'll be everything. I was saying the other day, oh, I wish I could learn the ukulele, but I'm like, maybe I should just, yeah, try singing, because that's a start, and that's something I already have. I have my voice. So yes, I'm gonna try and update regularly. It's probably gonna be a whole heap of waffle and nothing that intelligent to start with, at least. But I'm trying to put myself out there. Trying to get over this kind of like, oh, I didn't post as soon as I meant to, so I'm gonna hide away for 3 years and not do anything. And I can't remember how long I was signed up to YouTube before I ever dared put anything up. I'm scared to look at the video that I put up before. I'm kind of scared I'll just delete it if I look at it. So yeah, I'm wanting to what is it? Fangirl about stuff. Fangirl about everything.